make me want to just like leave this call and never return to Discord.
Auxentius, because we're recording now. Are we gonna rock out with our cocks out?
Make me want to just leave.
Or rock with our cockpits out. Okay. So we're going. You ready? You have Pyramid Head ready?
I don't have anything opened yet. I need to get it open real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna do an intro real quick. Hello, everyone. It's the Dreadpirate once again. Happy Halloween. Same night, different scenario. With me is Auxentius. Auxentius, say hi.
Hello.
All right, and I kind of already spoiled it, but Auxentius, what are you playing?
I'm going to be playing a creature that is called by two different names.
Okay.
The first one being generic, the second one being specific and recognized. The first one being Boogeyman. I don't know why. The second one being Pyramid Head from Silent Hill, originally coming from Silent Hill 2 and running through just about every Silent Hill game since then, and being treated as a bastard child. But in the second game where he shined, where he debuted, beautiful.
That's true. You are playing Pyramid Head, and that is great. And so we're going to have some more Halloween fun. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with you, but I know how we're going to start. So we're good to go. And, yeah.
Just going to get dice.
Yeah.
Dice are not going to be hard to get, though.
Okay.
Isn't Jed joining us?
Jed will be joining us later tonight. I need to give some kind of resolution to actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Because actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf survived the apocalypse, but he didn't actually play a role in stopping it, so I need to come up with something else for him to do. The point is, this was supposed to be a monster mash, and not enough monsters have been mashed, and so you're going to help me fix that. You're going to help me fix that in a totally not gay way.
You make me not want to play this game with you.
Oh god, you have, dude, like, both sessions of this fucking last Halloween ended in a most homoerotic way. A very disturbing homoerotic way.
You seriously make me want to just Alt F4 and uninstall Discord.
We're not doing that at all. I don't have anything dirty or disgusting playing with Pyramid Head, of course not. It's not like he rapes monsters or anything like that. That's silly.
What was that key combo again? Alt F what?
Alright, okay, you have your character ready?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so, we start in Silent Hill. It is October. It's Halloween. As you know, there are 3 dimensions to the town. The most basic dimension is an ordinary town with people living in it, with no big deal. There's a fat guy in his apartment watching TV. He's watching specifically Kiss Save Santa Claus. And you know, Gene Simmons is on the stage, and it's like, what they kidnapped Santa? That does not rock. Calm down, Gene. Quick, let's get to the Kiss copter. And they're running away, and he's laughing. Meanwhile, reality shifts, and we fade to the other levels of the town where he's a desiccated corpse, and the place is filled with snow. And then we shift to the other world, your realm, and there is Pyramid Head, you, and you are currently raping a mannequin monster. And you're raping a mannequin monster, and you finish, and you stab it, and it's dead. What are you going to do? Don't act like that's not in character. That's what your character fucking does, sir.
Only in Silent Hill 2.
That's how you first appear. So what are you going to do?
I'm in that scene where there's like, I'm in front of the sink with this monster before I stab it.
Yeah.
I turn to my right, and I look at the closet.
You turn right and look at the closet. You hear heavy breathing coming from the closet.
I get right up next to the closet.
More heavy breathing.
Perception to see what type of breathing it is?
Go ahead.
Pyramid Head perception. Oh, I guess it's search in this game. 27.
It's human.
Oh, it's definitely human?
Yeah.
Do I have my cleaver with me?
Yes you do. I'd roll initiative.
I'm gonna attack the closet.
I know. Roll initiative first.
I have to roll initiative to make a surprise attack?
It can see you, and it's not surprised. And I know what you're gonna do.
Okay. 19.
19. I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, crit. Okay, the closet suddenly opens, and there is a man. You can't actually see, but you can sense. It's a man with blonde hair and a coat, panicked. It looks at you, and it's basically going to bolt for the door past you. You sense this man You sense that this man needs to be punished. This is the thing that you've come to punish. This is a man who, in the heat of sadness and desperation and sexual frustration, did something very, very terrible to a woman some time ago, and has come to this town to die, come to be punished, because he deserves it. He came here. He came here because a letter
attack of opportunity.
Came from his letter of his wife of his late wife. Has led him to Silent Hill. He is going to move to the side and around you, so he does not prompt attack of opportunity. And he's opened the door and he's running out.
So he doesn't come adjacent to me before running around?
Right.
That's gay.
Yeah. I love not using a map so I can bullshit things like that.
Yeah, that.
But he appears to be running, and, okay, so the problem...
When I was right up next to the door of the closet.
It's a really big closet. It's 15 feet.
Okay.
Okay, you have your character. What's your movement speed again?
30.
30, okay. He's double moved, so he's... No, actually, No, you can move an attack, because he ran to the door and opened it. That's all he's been able to do. He hasn't actually left, so he's about 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
I kind of don't want you to spatter him too quickly.
I'm gonna run up to him and I'm gonna attack it with my great cleave.
Make your attack. No!
And I get 4 attacks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I heard that.
What was your attack?
I heard that, by the way. 40?
Just roll your damage real quick.
Oh, man. 3d6 plus 15.
Mary, no, I'm sorry. You cleave James Sutherland in half. He's sever his torso off his body. It falls down next to his legs, would stumble for a minute and fall to the ground. He stares at his own guts as he bleed out and says, Mary, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll be together now. You have successfully killed James Sutherland and fucked up the Silent Hill canon. But that's okay.
I just kind of think to myself, this is why you don't choose Nightmare.
Okay, and that's all well and good, but you feel a strange heat, as if some kind of light or some kind of heat energy is placed on your chest, and it's something you've never really quite sensed before. You can't really see, but you have supernatural perception, like within your zone of blind sight. You can perceive a beam of 3 little beams of light right over your heart, and you need to roll initiative again, actually.
13.
What's your dex?
I rolled 13.
I know. What's your dexterity?
No. 25.
25. Okay. You go first.
Ooh. Can I tell about how far away the source of this light is from me? Or sort of this energy?
Okay, so I'm probably getting the layout of the actual building that you're in wrong, but basically there's another apartment in front of you where the door is broken, and how wide is your blind sight exactly?
90 feet.
90 feet, okay. The beam of light is coming from a humanoid object standing within 60 feet in front of you. It's actually standing in the neighboring apartment, and it's aiming this beam of light at you. It's humanoid, but it's kind of strangely shaped. It appears to be wearing some kind of unusual armor. It's got a faceplate and what looks almost like dreadlocks, but they're not made of hair. They're made of like tentacles or something like that. It's very bestial and hulking in perception, and it's aiming this glowing little 3 lines right at you from this kind of like shoulder-mounted tube, and you're not sure why. You also sense that it's actually got some kind of shielding up. It's actually like it's some kind of a cloaking ability that would have worked on you if you had eyes, but you don't. You have your blind sight, so it's like it thinks it's stealthed right now, but it doesn't realize that you can actually perceive it.
I'm going to
I didn't come all this way for you
leave.
to kill James Sutherland. I came to you to kill something else. Go ahead.
I am going to leave this building.
You're going to attempt to leave?
Yes.
All right, you start walking away. As you're walking away, the thing moves up behind you. It's training the light on you, and it fires its plasma caster at you. What's your AC?
31.
Okay. 12. The beam of light misses and flies over your shoulder.
Is it within walking distance? Like, can I get to it?
Yeah.
Or is it like across the street or something like that?
It's behind you now. He's like about 40 feet behind you. Like you haven't. You're on like the 3rd floor. You haven't actually left the building yet. Yeah, you're actually making your way towards the stairs. So now.
But is he in the building?
Yeah, he's in the building. He's in the hallway behind you.
I'm going to go down the stairs and hide in the next room that I come across. I'm going to attempt to stealth it to the nearest room.
Fucking pussy. Okay. He can see you. So.
But I can make a hide check.
All right, make a stealth check. Hold on, let me see if I've won my. Wow, pussy.
How appropriate against the predator.
Yeah.
But to roll a 1.
You roll a 1. Yeah, he just casually just follows behind you. And where are you trying to hide?
Down the stairs in the next room.
He follows you down the stairs, and I'm gonna try one more time with this fucking plasma caster to see if I can fucking hit you, and then I'm gonna try something else. It was a 30-year AC.
31.
God damn it! All right, I got a 21. He fires again. It whiffs and hits a wall and blows up the wall. And you suddenly hear this thing growl angrily as if it's frustrated.
Is it closer to me now?
Yeah.
Is it within my movement range?
Yes, it is.
I move up to it and I attack it with my cleaver.
Okay, I'm hoping you don't kill it in one hit or hope I get one more attack off on you. All right. Hit it, go. It's suddenly excited that you're actually moving to fight it. It drops the cloak and it's like roar! It roars in your face, excited for the challenge. You sense it needs to be punished.
43.
43. That does hit. See, I should have picked the ancient predator as opposed to the honored predator.
$24.
Is that how much damage you dealt?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Okay, it's still standing.
Alright, 3 more attacks.
Okay, you chop him good.
28.
That misses.
Next attack.
It blocks with this, well, I'll tell you in a minute.
That one's gonna miss.
What was it?
It was 22.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna use a different D20 for this. That's a 22 again.
Okay.
That misses.
So the first attack you get off. The next 3, he has these blades on his wrist, these big like claw blades, when he blocks 3 times, and just roar! And do you have any other like damage reduction or other bullshit that I have to worry about, sir?
I'm trying to see.
Okay.
Oh, yep.
What is it?
DR 20 versus slashing, immunity to poison and disease. Spell resistance 25, resistance to acid, cold, and fire 10.
The DR 20 means you're vulnerable to slashing. It's you have DR 20 for everything except for slashing.
Yeah.
And what was the other ones?
Immunity to poison and disease.
Okay.
Spell resistance 25, and resistance to acid, cold, and fire 10. Regeneration 5.
Glad these xenomorphs were in the other game. So anyway, yeah, he doesn't. You still got like a third, like what was your AC again?
31.
31. Okay. Yeah, he didn't make it. So basically, he comes in with the claws. The first one clangs against the side of your head, but doesn't damage you. The other one you block with the blade, and it's like roar, and he roars in your face again. So go ahead.
After blocking with the blade, I'm going to try and slash across his gut.
Okay.
Going for the mid blows.
All right.
And that landed crooked in my keyboard. I need a calculator.
Okay.
$47.
That hits.
$27 damage.
Okay.
Next attack.
He's still standing, but definitely hurt.
25.
That misses.
$30.
Misses.
$27.
Misses.
Alright. That's it.
Okay. Alright, he pulls out a scimitar and is going to take a chop at you with it.
Okay.
It's a big, hulking scimitar thingy. 17, 18, never mind. You block it effortlessly, clang, clang, and he's more frustrated. And no, go.
Still thinking to myself, should not have chosen Nightmare difficulty, man.
See, this is what I get for not using the Ancient Predator. This is the Honored Predator, which is still, like, decent a challenge rating, but it's like...
well, I haven't been able to hit it past my first attack every turn, so...
True. Okay. Hold on. I'm frustrated at how I'm not being able to hit you. So all of a sudden, behind you from the front door caves in, and you hear a noise behind you. It says, "Stars." But we'll deal with that later. Go ahead.
Swinging for a 43.
43 hits.
$23 damage.
23 damage. Okay. You hit him and it hurt, but he's still. Okay, this time you hit him and it cuts him, and he's like this glowing green blood is flowing from his body. And this time he starts clutching his body, and he seems a little more wounded than normal. And now I have to look up equipment.
36.
That hurt. That hit.
Yes!
Okay, you chop him once, chop
The
him twice.
second attack in a row!
Mm-hmm.
24.
24, okay. He doesn't look good, but he's still standing.
Third attack. Uh, 26.
Miss. He blocks that.
32.
That hits. Oh. Don't do enough.
25.
Oh. Wait a minute. I have remained conscious. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. You chop it. You stab him in the stomach one more time. He goes down, falls to his back. But before he goes down, he opens up. He tries to crawl away from you, and he opens up like some kind of panel on his wrist blade. He starts pushing some buttons, and then looks up at you. He takes off his mask, and he's this ugly fucking monster face. It looks like a crab mouth, and he starts laughing at you. And you hear like a ticking noise going down from the wristband. Dick. Now I need to look up equipment real quick. Alright, where is this thing? Really strong metal used, no. Survival kit, heavy metal, power distribution center, all items carried by the yacht, miniatures, fusion reactor, amount of energy can put up limits for game purposes. Each one of these items are linked to the forearm. Oh god. Typical time delay is... Okay. Oh my god!
What?
Okay, he's laughing and cackling at you. Meanwhile, from behind you, stars, and you hear something running at you, and something is going to punch you in the back of the head. I think it's going to punch you in the back of the head. Let me take a look. Yes, it is. It's just going to do one attack. Your AC is what again?
31.
31. Okay, this guy's got a better shot at hitting you. This guy hits. He has a 16 plus an 18. I know that's enough. But it's not slashing damage, so 15 plus 9. 24, so you take 4 damage.
Ha!
Yeah, but it got your attention. Boom! Something punches you in the back. Do you want to look at who hit you?
Yeah.
It's a hulking humanoid wearing what appears to be like a bound trench coat, kind of like a Nazi. Its face is all fucked up. It looks like it's like a Frankenstein's monster with big exposed teeth, and it's missing an eye. It also has purple tentacles that are kind of like pulsating around its top, and its upper part of its shirt is torn open, and it appears to have like decayed, almost zombie-like skin, and it keeps on saying "stars" over and over again. Yeah. So how many hit points do you have left?
284.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, you don't understand why I'm saying that. You don't understand why I'm saying that. You have no idea why I'm saying that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're talking about the Predator's bomb, aren't you?
No, of course not. Stay right there. Don't move. Don't move. Okay. It's your turn.
Can I make a sense motive check against the thing that was laughing at me?
Yes. Let me see if he has bluff. Not that he was
33.
33. He wasn't doing a terribly good job of bluffing at that point. He does not have bluff, so it'd be straight charisma, which he doesn't have anything worth it. That's a bomb. That's a bad bomb. You don't want to be near or around that thing when it blows up. No.
since he's down and not really able to move, can I like cut his arm off?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Just roll damage.
And then throw it out the window.
That's That's multiple actions.
Okay, how about I just cut his wrist thing in half? That is the bomb.
Well, what are you gonna do? What have you decided on doing?
I'm going to attempt to cut his bomb in half.
You're gonna cut his bomb in half.
Yes.
Okay, make a called shot.
Do I roll my normal bonus or no?
It's your normal bonus -4.
-4?
Yeah.
Okay. $38. That was with the -4.
Roll your damage. Do you have a new character lined up?
No.
I have several more monsters I need to actually get out of my system before Halloween's over.
I have one that could break your game, though.
Okay.
$26 damage to the bomb.
You cut his arm and the bomb in half. It instantaneously detonates, destroying the entire building around you. You take 4,000 damage. As does the Predator, as does Nemesis. You're all dead.
As does anything else near me.
The building is destroyed. And outside the building, there's a massive explosion. Several other Silent Hill monsters are obliterated. And on the whiffs, on the outside, you see... Well, you don't see, but there's a little girl wearing all in black, just looking up at the sign that says, "Welcome to Silent Hill," as a beautiful lilting music plays away.
Silent Hill's not so silent today.
Yes. It's been a very noisy Halloween this year. End game. Thank you.
No. No. No.
Pick a new character.
No. No.
You took 4,000 damage.
No.
There's no way you can survive that.
Hold on. Because next to that girl was also a peculiarly familiar short person.
Okay, what is the short person? Oh, fuck me. You are a vampire.
It is not Sunny.
I said no templates. You're a pre-existing character and you already have stats. Alright, do it! Flutterbudgets has arrived in Silent Hill. What the fuck are you doing in Silent Hill, though? What the fuck is... Why is Flutterbudgets here?
Oh, it's that time of year. It's a beautiful, beautiful time of scary things, and I fit right into a place where there's no sunlight.
Did you bring anyone with you?
No.
Okay.
I'm being smart this time.
The animal and Lorala have gotten married, as you know, and are working on trying to make werewolf drow spider hybrids. They're very serious about that, and it's kind of annoying. It's like you want them to get another apartment because it's Jesus Christ. It's like, you know. And now they're dressing up for Halloween, and like now they're both going as like Dipper and Mabel from Gravity Falls, and it's just really sad. The moment they got married, they became like the just lamest couple ever, and it's just like, you know, like this drow woman's all into human shit now. It's just disgusting. You don't want to deal with this crap anymore. Yeah. So there's a little girl, and she looks up at you. Hi, Mister.
Dude, you realize she's like my height, right?
I know. She looks at you and directs eyes. She stretches out her arms and says, "Look at me." Her arms catch fire. I'm burning.
Ah!
She smiles.
Monkey!
She smiles when you jump and then she disappears.
So the scariest thing I have to deal with is Pyramid Head around here.
Yeah. How do you know who Pyramid Head is? How do you know his name? How do you know that name?
I've played some games before, man.
Oh, fuck. Oh. You can break
For
the
you
fourth
know
wall.
it to be true.
You can break the fourth wall! Okay. You suddenly hear some footsteps nearby, and someone shouts,
You know this is the best backup character ever.
This is the best backup character ever. Happy Halloween. Alright, so
I bring Flutterbudgets out of retirement for Halloween. It's a Halloween special.
I knew he would come out of retirement. I knew it was going to happen someday. So you hear some footsteps nearby, and a guy calling Cheryl over and over again. Cheryl? Cheryl? Cheryl, are you there? Excuse me, sir. He's running up to you.
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. I might have a spell for this.
Epic spell. Kill Harry Mason.
I cast Polymorph on myself to look like an attractive female that is 5 feet tall.
Gay. Alright, so we're doing this now. As if this night could get any gayer. It's like we have no idea how all the other sections, how gay they already were. And, this is great. This is just, gay fans, just let's party. Rocky Horror Pictures. The next one I do is going to be Rocky Horror Picture Tour, I swear. So, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to be a ginger.
You turn into an attractive ginger wearing your same outfit, and he comes up to... Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a little girl about your size, just turned 6 last month? Dark hair?
Oh, you mean the one with the arms that light on fire?
What? What, her arms are on fire? Oh my god, is she okay? Where'd she go? What happened?
Oh, I think she went, ooh, that away. And I point off to a random direction.
Is she okay? Is she alright? Did you help her? Whoa, oh my god. I'll go find her. Thank you so much. Bye. He just takes off. Cheryl, honey, I'm coming. What do you...
I end my polymorph spell.
Okay. Dick.
Oh, I didn't actually fully prepare spells, which means I have that too.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to Fog Cloud and follow him.
You Fog Cloud and follow him, and you pass by a diner, and what's your will save look like?
My will save?
Yeah.
God tier.
Give me a number.
Will save plus 18.
Plus 18. Okay,
Okay, so not quite God tier, but you get the point.
Give me a will save real quick.
20.
Not high enough.
Not natural.
You feel something drawing you to that. There's something there wants your attention, and you feel drawn to that location, to the diner.
I Fog Cloud to the dagger.
Fog Cloud to the diner. So the diner looks a mess. Like, there's a couple of broken windows. There appears to be a couple supplies here and there. There's like a handgun on one side. There's some kind of radio. And then on the bar, kind of right across from the doorway, there's this unusual little box. It appears to be black and with very ornate gold geometric shapes on it. And this appears to be the source of what's been drawing you here.
Is there anyone in the diner?
There's no one in the diner.
I defog Cloud.
You defog Cloud.
I cast Detect Magic.
Oh, it's magic.
I cast Dispel Magic on the orb that is, or the object that is drawing me here.
Make a spellcraft check.
A spellcraft check on...
A level check. Make a level check to... Like, it's got spell resistance.
Oh, so I make a spell resistant check.
Yeah.
Okay, caster level 18 plus 13. $31.
Not high enough. Doesn't work. You need to make a will save.
Just a second. $35.
You sense it wants you to examine it further. You sense like it wants you to examine it and compel you to examine the box.
But am I forced to?
No, but you sense it wants you to solve it.
Well, Mother always said to not trust strangers. And can you describe the object to me again?
Yeah, hang on. Because I was just looking at it, now I'm blank. It's a black box with a lot of geometric gold inlay designs on it.
Okay. I'm going to use Knowledge Arcana to see if I know what it is.
Sure.
$30.
This is the Lament configuration. This is the first and most famous puzzle box created by Philip Le Marchant in 1768, Earth. This box opens the gate to hell and calls forth the guardians of the box, the Cenobites. These vile creatures will then drag you back to hell with them, preferably screaming. But as the box holds the power to open the gate, then also does it hold the power to close the gate and send the Cenobites back to hell.
Can I tell if it's if the door's open or not?
No, it is not. Hear the door open behind you.
Oh,
Hey,
hello, good sir.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Hold on. I forgot her name. Excuse me, sir.
Hello.
Officer Civil Bennett, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Are you sure? Like, how long have you been here? Do you know what's going on with this place?
Well, I've ran into some freaky stuff already.
You've seen the monsters too, I take it.
Don't know if you'd call a little girl with burning arms monster, but yes.
Weird stuff, I'd kind of count that.
Okay. Also, don't touch this.
Why? What's the deal with that?
Do you want to go to hell?
No? Is that a thing that's likely to happen?
From my knowledge, yeah.
Okay. Are you from here?
No, definitely not.
Okay, yeah, because, I mean, I thought this was a populated town, and I'm not seeing anyone around here, and there's just monsters everywhere.
Yeah. I'm getting the feeling it's abandoned.
Alright, also, the way to get here appears to be, cut off. There's, like, there's a massive chasm. There's no way out of this place. Have you found any other survivors around here? Do you know what's going on?
There was a man working for that little girl, and he was calling out the name Cheryl.
Yeah. Another door, the door opens up behind you again. Like, what the hell are you two doing here?
And who would you be?
You see a man wearing a gray suit with a white shirt and a bow tie. He has a gun in his hand. It was easy, put the gun down. Sorry, officer. What do you... Are you alright? How'd you get here? I'll be asking the questions. What's your name? I'm a doctor. Dr. Michael Kaufman. I'm, one of the medical staff here at Auxentius Hospital. I thought everybody in the town was dead.
know what happened here?
I'm not sure. It happened a couple of hours ago. All of a sudden, a bunch of monsters appeared out of nowhere, and he moves his way to the bar. A bunch of monsters appeared out of nowhere. Killed all. Is he near
the cube?
He is near the cube.
You need to back away from the cube, sir.
Why is that?
You don't want to touch that cube.
Excuse me, sir. I'm a doctor. I'll make the decision whether it needs to be touched or not.
Well, I promise you, if you touch this, you are going to hell.
There's no such thing as hell, kid. Now listen.
If you think this is bad, touching that's going to be 10 times worse.
Whatever. Officer, can you get us out of here? Well, the problem is the way's been,
Officer, get you out of here. I'm more likely to get you out of here into a safe place.
Is that so? He's looking at the cube.
You touch that cube.
He picks up the cube.
I draw my rapier.
What is this?
Put the cube down.
It's like some kind of Rubik's Cube. He's moving things around on it.
I stab him.
Okay. I mean, he nat one his intelligence roll to open the damn thing, but roll your damage. Well, actually, roll your attack.
Oh, my attack is even higher than the last character. 41.
You hit. Roll your damage.
$18.
Okay, you stab him in the chest. Actually, no, you stab him, like, right in the gut and the stomach, and blood just starts gushing out. He's clutching it, he falls pitch forward on top of the cube, and blood is just pooling all over the ground. Hold on. And you need to roll initiative now. Asshole.
Fuck, you never told me how to unlock it. Now I'm unlocking it without even trying to unlock it, because blood.
What's your initiative?
Where is my initiative at? Nope.
I mean, you're
24.
24, okay, you go first. What are you gonna do?
What's around me?
What the fuck?
I told him not to touch the cube.
Is that all you're gonna do, is you're just gonna tell him not to touch the cube?
I'm going to get the cube away from him.
Okay, so you bend down and pitch over the body. The cube is covered in blood, and it's starting to move of its own free will. Meanwhile, Sybil draws her gun and shoots you. Crit. You got, like, bullshit damage reduction, right?
Where is that? Where is that? Yeah. DR 40 plus 7.
What was your total damage reduction?
40.
Okay, so that would normally dealt 18 damage. It's a mundane pistol, so 16 damage. Excuse me. So the bullet bounces off your back and hits the ceiling. It's like, what the shit? Meanwhile, the box shifts and completely opens up, and things feel darker outside. You suddenly notice that the walls themselves are starting to dissolve, and there's a grating underneath everything, and there's a howling sound in the background that sounds like a siren, like.
Great. I come here to play Silent Hill, and I end up playing Doom.
I mean, you're still technically playing Silent Hill. That's the Silent Hill thing. It's still your move for now.
I wish this cube were closed.
Oh yeah. Make a level check again. Make a spell resistance check.
18.
Total?
22.
Not high enough.
Damn it.
Okay, so Sybil's gonna shoot you again.
Oh, that didn't
one,
work.
her gun jams. She's clicking at you. Then all of a sudden, from behind the bar, from behind you, peering out of nowhere, you hear a deep voice resonating. Ah, you have opened the box. Thank you. You will now experience the pleasures of pain for eternity. There's a humanoid figure wearing some kind of leather bondage gear, and he has numerous pins all over his head and face.
Now, you, sir, look creepy.
You somehow resisted the call of the box, but by killing him, you solved the problem. I commend you. Don't worry. We will take our time, and you will experience great pleasure and great pain. Beyond which you've ever seen before, vampire. This I promise you. It's your go. Nothing is going right on Halloween. That's my promise. It's my promise to you, sir.
Just gonna throw a polar ray at him.
Polar ray? Okay, what do I do? What do I roll? What the thing?
I must succeed on a ranged touch attack with the ray to deal damage to a target.
Okay, go ahead.
$39.
That hits.
Cool. Ooh, this is fun.
Also, make a will save real quick.
$36.
Never mind. No sanity loss.
I'm gonna find some way to roll.
Wait, did you roll your damage?
I'm rolling damage. Got 18 die 6 to roll. 4, 6.
What's that?
Oh, I'm adding.
Okay.
That's the first set. I've got to roll these six. I've got to roll 18 die 6.
Okay.
So he takes 73 cold damage.
Really? 73 cold damage!
And 3 dexterity drain.
Oh, and he's not immune to that, so... Okay, here's what happens. He's going on about you experiencing the pleasures of pain. You blast him with a ray of cold. He freezes solid, tips over, and shatters. He partially shatters with a moan of pain. And
oh man!
He shatters, but with a moan of pain and something like an orgasm, like like he just came when that happened. He's not completely shattered, but he's like in a couple of pieces. It's like, oh, you give as well as you can take. And he falls unconscious. Okay. Sybil unjams her gun. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep.
What's your? It's your move.
You were just like, so.
Yeah.
And you cut out.
Yeah. It's your move. What are you gonna do?
Oh. I am going to attempt to convince her to not waste her bullets on me.
She is comfortable, so make a diplomacy check. I mean, go ahead and role play it. Tell me what you're gonna say.
Okay, so I got a 24. Depending on if that's successful or not, I'll role play this depending on the success.
Okay. Also, by the way, just for your morality's sake, you're lucky Kaufman's an evil piece of shit. So, like, you know, I think you switched to good at a certain point in the last game. So you don't take any. You wouldn't like suffer like any chance of like changing alignments or anything like that because Kaufman is an evil piece of shit.
Yes, but chaotic good, which means he was about to. I wasn't sure he was about to fuck everything up.
The ends justify the means or some shit.
Yeah.
You could have just grabbed the box, but no, let's just fucking stab him. Because that's funny.
Hey, I drew my sword, I warned him.
I'm Flutterbudgets, I'm the biggest idiot ever.
Hey, you like the fact that I'm the biggest idiot you've ever played with?
That's true. Okay. I'm hitting you with like a group of these fuckers, because you're fucking too powerful. Alright, I almost forgot. Okay, you made a 24 for your diplomacy check?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I need to actually pull up epic skills real quick. She is hostile and skills. Meta magic, no. Blah blah blah. Divine ascension, no. You ascend to godhood, no.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. You gain the feat zone of animation. I don't know. God damn. He didn't even bother fighting the devastation spider I dropped on him. Son of a bitch. How dare he? Oh, that's not it. Fuck. Where are the goddamn skills? Hang on. Fucking alright. Epic campaign. Go ahead and say it. Say it, you prick.
So, I'm just going to let you know right now, based off the last couple times you tried to shoot bullets either bounced off or you jammed your gun. So instead of wasting your bullets on me, how about you save them for the monsters that are about to come after us and all that shit, crazy stuff we're about to go through.
Say it like a little bit more of a prick. Alright, congratulations.
Or just, shove my dick up your ass until you listen. Your choice.
Congratulations, you've moved her from hostile to unfriendly. You stay the fuck away from me, you freak. And she's still kind of pointing the gun at you, but she's not, like, attacking. And it's like, you just killed that guy!
To try and prevent this, but you know what? It happened anyway. So now I'm going to have to work to get us out of this. Not the first time I've fucked up in person, but it won't be the last, I guarantee that as well.
You try anything funny again, I'm going to blow your brains out.
Try anything funny? That guy tried something funny.
Oh, yes. Mmm.
And this guy tried things even funnier.
Okay.
He thinks he can just dominate.
Let's see. Do I wanna? I'm not so. Okay, so here's the thing. Funny thing about Pinhead. He's a 10-hit die creature. He's very easy to deal with. He had 70 hit points, so it's like I just wanted Pinhead. But Mr. Epic level fucker.
You call that damage?
He's 73. He takes 73 hit points. That's like, that's great for a level 10 or like a level 9 character. That's a genuine challenge. Or what he's supposed to fight, which is like scared teenage girls. But Mr. Look at me, I'm Flutterbudgets, roop-a-doop-a-doo. Bullshit. Okay, fuck that. You're not. Yeah, you're getting.
Freeze, motherfucker.
You're getting. I don't want wolves. God damn it. Okay, fuck it. Or five of them. 5 of them's good enough. No, that's bullshit. Hang on. Alright, 1. Still kind of gay. I don't like that.
Excuse me for being overly prepared for 80 level ice.
No. Well, okay, fine. Alright, well, whatever.
It was better than Fireball.
It is your turn. Nothing happens. He's still moaning in pain. And ecstasy or something. It's really weird.
We're gonna make sure he's dead by stabbing him 37 times in the face.
You keep stabbing him, and he keeps on making orgasm noises, but he doesn't seem to be killing him.
Ugh.
Oh, yes. Yes, you understand. You will make a wonderful Cenobite. Yes. Okay, Sybil eventually just kind of panics and just runs out of the room. So Sybil's gone.
Is the cube still on the ground?
It's on the ground, still open.
Do I know how to seal it?
You could make some kind of knowledge check in order to figure it out.
I'm guessing it's gonna be knowledge arcana again.
Or just a straight knowledge check.
Oh, all my knowledge checks are plus 19, so knowledge plus 19. Uh, 28.
You can put it back. You can close it.
I pick it up and close it.
You very, very quickly solve it. It starts moving back into place. Pinhead looks up at you in ecstasy and is like, "We won't forget you. No one escapes the Cenobites." And then suddenly the walls... He fades away and the walls start to reassemble themselves, and you're suddenly back in the fog-covered dimension of the town. Sybil is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, just gonna stow this in my bag so no one touches that again.
Oh, good. That's safe. That's safe in your possession. Yeah, take that home to your like, I don't know, your drow friend who's evil, and and her little demon children that which she has, and that's gonna go well. I can't fuck with you later with that. Of course not. Anyway, yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Well, back to Silent Hill, away from Doom.
Okay.
I'm gonna step out. Actually, no. I'm gonna turn the radio on. There's gotta be a radio. It's a diner.
Okay. You hear a little bit of static. That's about it.
I start searching all channels.
More static. More static.
I'm going to use knowledge engineering to see if I can make it to where it would be able to pick up a stronger signal from farther distance.
Okay.
28.
This should be able to just pick up local radio stations and whatnot, and for whatever reason, it's not working. And like, there's no earthbound, non-magical or planar reason why, if you were on Earth, which you think you are, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to pick up the neighboring signal from a town, based on your engineering knowledge.
Use a knowledge check.
What type of knowledge?
To general knowledge check.
Okay.
To see if I can recall any other details about Silent Hill.
Okay.
28.
About Silent Hill, or about what exactly?
About Silent Hill and its location.
Well, you're in Maine. You're near Toluca Lake, which kind of connects to another lake called Lake Okeechobee, which there's something weird going down there that you heard about, but you're not sure what the details are about that. Something was on the news, whatever. They say the town's haunted, but it's a normal town, population about 3,000 people. There's supposed to be normal people there and whatnot. But they say that there's a curse on the town.
Curse.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge local about the curse.
Okay.
Finally, something. 28.
By the way, outside you hear a wolf howl.
Let the wolf howl. 31.
Local. Well, they say that a little girl was brutally tortured by her mother because her mother was part of some kind of insane cult, and then after that, several people in the town were never heard from ever again. And they say sometimes at night there's like people look and they see aberrant, horrible figures.
those sound kind of close.
Yeah. Your patter of little feet.
Fog cloud.
What?
Far cloud.
Okay.
Gonna kind of go outside the diner.
You float. You feel like you can detect movement in the fog.
So we're close.
You're panting nearby.
They won't get to me this time.
Out of the fog suddenly comes a absolutely gorgeous woman. Very kind of like dark brown skin, or kind of light olive skin. She's wearing a green dress, and she appears to have some kind of necklace that looks like it's made of like feathers and the claws of various beasts. She comes out and smiles. She smells the air. Yes, you do stink of the worm. She begins chanting. She casts a spell. A bolt of lightning shines down from the heavens. Boom! And you're back in your physical form again.
Wow, don't think I've ever had that happen to me before.
Purge the world of the worm, boys! And she walks back in the mist. And you hear the panting get higher. And suddenly out of the shadows come several hulking forms, and they are 5... You recognize them as 5 werewolves.
Initiative?
Yes.
22.
Why can't I find a fucking, like, base werewolf here? What, fuck? Hold on. You got a 22. Okay. There he is. There's the... So get back here. Get back here, you son of a... Alright. Okay. You go first.
Chain lightning.
Okay.
Where is it? Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Electrical charge.
Say it again.
Deals 1d6 points of electric per cast level to the primary target. Can arc to a number of secondary targets. Very bold.
Do I get a reflex save?
Okay. Each target can attempt a reflex saving throw for half damage.
Okay. What's the save I have to make?
Damage. Reflex to half damage. Secondary bolt is lower. Okay, so it's a 24.
24?
24 for the primary target, 22 for all secondary targets.
Okay. Primary target does not make it. Neither do the secondary targets. They take full damage. You're really gonna do this to me, aren't you? You're just really gonna you're just gonna fuck this up. Go ahead.
Okay, so 18d6 lightning damage. . 61 lightning damage to each of them.
I hate you. I fucking hate you. I hate you so much. How does the lightning come out? Do you shoot it like as a ray from your hand and it hits all of them like in a line, or does it come down like from the sky?
It's kind of more like... so the spell creates an electrical discharge that begins with a single stroke commencing from my fingertips. It goes to the first target and then spreads to 18 other targets.
Yeah, so it's like it hits one and then it cuts them in a line. Okay, in the most epic fight of all time, Flutterbudget fingers crackle with lightning, and the werewolf's like, yeah, we're gonna fuck you up, little vampire. Zap! And you shock him with lightning, shock the fucking shit out of him. It hits every single other werewolf and shocks the crap out of you. Hold them like Palpatine. Unlimited power! And they all drop to the ground. I hate you. I hate you so much. This is the curse of the wolf. This is not the epic kindred on Lycan fighting I wanted. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Fuck your face. Fuck you. All right, they're.
And it's only a 6th-level spell this time.
They're not dead, but they might as well be. They're like -9. you fry. Do they have any like healing factor or something like that? Do they have any? No, they probably not. No, like damage reduction from. Wait, I can bullshit something. Yes. No, that's no point. Fuck. Where's special qualities? Reach, alternate form, trip, scent, wolf, no, they're fucked. Okay. So, you smell burned fur. You also hear the running of footsteps as if whoever that woman was, it seems to be running the fuck away. I had my moment.
It was cool for a moment.
It was really, they had guns too, it was gonna be great, you know, but then, I forget, the vampire we have on the scene is the bullshit type. You hear laughter from coming behind you. Holy shit! Hey, you one of those Tremere losers or what that? You one of those weirdos? I never see anything like that. They actually sire a mage. They've been trying that for a long-ass time.
It was more like I willingly got tired.
They actually convinced one of you to do that? Oh, that was a close call. That's
more like I convinced them.
It's a major violation of the masquerade right there.
More like I convinced them.
There's a humanoid figure leaning against the wall. You have trouble seeing him in the mist.
Sense mode.
Go ahead.
Ooh, I like that. 47.
You sense whoever this is not going to harm you directly, but he's might want to manipulate you into helping him. And it might be a good thing. It might be like we have a mutual problem that needs to be solved, and you're the guy to do it. But you know you sense whoever this person is. He's kind of not well intentioned, but weaselly, and he's gonna he's up to something. But it's not necessarily he doesn't necessarily have ill will towards you, but he does want to use you for some purpose.
What do you want?
Oh, I was just wondering if fellow kindred could help them out. I'm Jack, by the way. Starts walking over towards you.
Jack, like the Ripper?
No, like Jack. Well, you fucking weirdo. Yeah, I heard about that weirdo. Say he's like some kind of crazy Malkavian, maybe like a Methuselah. Really, really fucked up. No, that guy's locked away in a coffin somewhere. Hopefully he stays there till Kill the Head is over. Want nothing to do with that. Nah, man.
So, still haven't told me what you want.
What I want, just want to get to know you. What's a guy like you hanging out in a weird-ass place like Silent Hill?
Mm-hmm.
Fucked up haunted town where the way out suddenly just falls away from the earth.
Really seem like a manipulative type, so wanting to get to know me doesn't convince me.
Now that's real mean, very real judgmental. Besides, I may have a job for you, something important, something that we both might need to have taken care of.
Now that's more like a point.
Now look, let's start things off simple, something that we need to clarify real quick. I don't care, one way or another. I'm an anarch. I ain't got anything need for capes as a rule. You're Camarilla, that's your business. But, yeah, you ain't Sabat, right?
Talking about, but okay.
You don't... How old are you, kid?
Looks at my wrist as though I had a watch.
You roll
A little over
eyes.
2,100 years old.
2,100 years old. You're bullshitting me. No way you're Methuselah level.
Want to bet?
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're one of the elder weirdo vampires sleeping around, like hatching your little plans, making us do things in the middle of the night, yet you have no idea what the damn Sabbat are. How?
Who wants to sleep for 1,000 years? No. I kind of roamed from dimension to dimension for about 1,000 years. A guy called, what was his name? Mr. Hotep. Yeah, he was pretty cool. Really didn't like him much. I'm done with him.
Alright, I'm gonna make Jack... I'm actually looking for something resembling Jack's character sheet to know what you're talking about. Natharla, what's it?
Oh, you know, weird alien deific thing got his ass beat. That was a little over 100 years. Or about.
No, I don't know anything much about little green men. I don't know what you're talking about there, son, but...
No, not little green men. I mean, like, edge of your sanity, kind of.
You gonna help or not?
What do you need done?
Some Sabbat Vatos are here. They say there's some kind of sleeping god in this town. They're trying to wake him up. And seeing as how you're able to anyway, the Capes don't want that happening naturally. That's going to be a big problem for everybody. Definitely a violation of the Masquerade. But seeing as how we
wait, like that game Vampire the Masquerade?
Vampire. How okay? You say you travel dimensions. How fucking far into the Twilight Zone did you go that you forgot how things work around here?
Oh, considering I wasn't born on this dimension, pretty far.
You said you were a mage, right?
Wizard. Different.
Okay, that explains everything. You're probably some weird technocracy weirdo that the Tremere somehow saw.
No, good sir. My name is Flutterbudgets, self-proclaimed master of sneaky wizardry, death-defying bat, ruiner of day, and vanquisher of your sex life.
He hits you in the
also
head
a rogue, Mark.
He hits you in the head with the beer bottle. It does 0 damage. You done?
And the monster under your bed.
Are you done talking now?
Oh, no, I kind of like talking. It's out of my own voice.
I've wasted less annoying vampires than you before, for worse.
And I've wasted less annoying... What's an insulting word for you?
Of course, you did just drop several lichens by yourself, so yeah, okay. Sorry about that, but I don't need your life story, kid. Listen, again, they're about to raise some kind of evil god here, a bunch of Sabbat Vatos. I need help taking them down. You in or out?
I don't like waking sleeping gods. That's very bad.
Alright, sounds good. Sorry about the smashed bottle over your head. I'll buy you a beer when we get out of here. You do know how to get the fuck out of this town, right?
Didn't hurt. Don't like beer. I'll take some whiskey, though.
Whiskey, that's more like it. I knew there's something I liked about you, Shorty. Alright, what clan you from?
My own?
Oh, Kadif, huh? Alright, cool. Alright.
No, like, I have a house next to the
I have 2 choices here for which one I want to make him. I don't know which one's better. 17 AC versus... Hold on, let me just... I think I'm like the one with the more skills are probably the right... Yeah, fuck it, that's gonna be the one I'm gonna use. Okay, so he kind of leads you over to this church. I think it's under here. There's some kind of crazy lady in here. Just take it in stride. Yeah.
Olive skin, weird feathery garb.
No, I think that was one of them. That was one of the werewolves. Yeah, they got word what the Sabbat were trying to do to Hugh. I think they must have thought you were one of them. That's why they tried to take you out. But hey, good riddance. Only good werewolves dead werewolf. Am I right?
I've known some good werewolves. Been helpful.
You gotta be kidding me. Werewolves is like, they just kill us on sight, man.
Remember, different dimension.
Okay. Alright. Let me get this straight. Werewolves are all happy and fluffy where whatever bullshit dimension you come from, huh? Is that it?
Well, no, some of them have a little more control over them.
Okay. So you enter
technically, by your terms, Animorph?
Animorph. Is that dumb book series that people, like those stupid kids like to read?
You know what? That's a really good way to describe it.
The time is coming. It is dawning. The mark of Samael. My daughter will become the god of this world.
Okay, quick. No, you shut up.
So you're in a church, and there appears to be an old woman wearing a veil, who's making some weird, fucked up arcane symbols all over the place, and she's chanting this, and suddenly looks in your direction. Yes, you've seen it, the mark of Samael. It's only a matter of time. Soon, Allessa will give birth to the god of this world. Yes.
Okay, yes. So
you too.
You need to die. Allessa needs to not get pregnant. Which I'm pretty sure if that's a little girl that you're doing that to, that's statutory rape. And,
You fool! The others are like you already came. If I die, it's alright. The god will make this a heaven on earth. Your kind's already stepped in. Angels such as yourself.
My kind?
Yes. Messengers of the god. Angels.
Hey, Jack, will you step outside for a moment?
Absolutely not. Whatever you're about to do, I want to see it.
I take my elf form.
You take your what form?
My beast form. My pseudo-natural creature.
Okay. Yeah. Her eyes go up light, and she just smiles like, yes, an angel, embrace me.
I do just that, but in the most gruesome way possible, like gouging out her eyes, sticking my tentacles down her throat so that she chokes to death, ripping her insides out, all the other stuff. I assume she's willing?
For funsies, no. I mean, she's a crazy cultist. You don't know what she's gonna do. She's not defenseless. Make initiative.
14.
Okay. She has a 13. You're gonna go before her. You have a partner, however, and he's a 19.
Oh, all of them take sanity damage, by the way.
He does not take sanity damage from you. He's at a -1, but it doesn't matter. Actually, buddy, I haven't eaten in a little while. Why don't I help you out? Jack just kind of strides up to her, grabs her, is going to take a bite. +7 melee. Nat 1s. Suddenly a knife pulls from her hand. She stabs him in the eye. Takes 1d4 damage. Ah, fuck! It's like, yes, you've come. Make us free. Make us feel the pleasures of madness and pain. Make me dance like you do before the god. This lady's fucking whacked.
Definitely.
Your go.
I'm gonna walk up to her. I guess slither.
Okay.
Gotta read.
Say it again?
I gotta read this.
You're breaking up, man.
I gotta read this real quick because I haven't done this in a while.
Okay.
Tentacle rake attacks. This creature has hold of opponent each successful grapple check. I'm gonna walk up to her and I'm gonna grab her.
Okay.
If the creature hits an opponent smaller than it with a tentacle, it deals normal damage since Dark Goblins creation. Okay, so I'm just gonna make one tentacle attack.
Okay.
Boom. So that's gonna be a 34.
That hits.
I'm not 100% certain on the damage on that. But we'll just go ahead with the same as my rapier. It's only 1d4. plus
I think
17.
it's your slam attack, because that's what it is. It's like, that's your slam.
Yeah, but I was dumb enough to not actually note what that slam attack would have, how much damage that would have done.
You don't have that written down?
I guess I never actually thought I would be using this as a combat form.
This is your fucking moment, sir. It's more than 1 die 4, I can tell you that. I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
So you want to go 1 die 10? 1 die 8?
This would be helpful if you actually knew what it was. Hold on. Fine, use your rapier, 1 die 4.
20.
20 damage?
Yeah, it's plus 17.
What exactly are you doing to her?
Well, I'm going to attack her to deal, a good amount of damage, and then I'm going to use the improved grab feat to make a grapple as a free action without provoking attack of opportunity.
What is the tentacle attack initially doing as part of the attack? What, like, are you crushing her? Are you stabbing her? What are you doing?
I'm going to whip around her abdomen and then squeeze.
Okay.
And go to make that grapple check.
Okay. So your tentacle wraps around her arm, grapples her, picks her up with a gun, and squeezes, and she cries out in agony and pain. Ah! And she starts coughing up blood. Yes! Take me to heaven! Ah! Starts vomiting up blood and passes out.
Oh, that wasn't fun.
Hey, save some of that for me!
Here, you can have it. I drop it. I go back to my normal form.
He catches her and bares his fangs, and he starts drinking. And he is going to deal 6 damage to her, which means he gets 6 vitae from her, and heals 60 hit points, so he's back up to full.
Good.
Yeah. As he's drinking, he suddenly looks up at you. So yeah, this is the crazy lady who did something real nasty to her daughter to bring about all this to happen, right?
Sounds like it. She basically confessed.
Sounds good to me. I ain't gonna feel bad drinking her dry then. And,
I'm gonna go knowledge arcana to study these symbols.
He drinks her dry, and her body is motionless, and he drops to the ground. He tosses her over a pew. Ugh, tastes good.
I got a 28 in knowledge arcana.
28 in knowledge arcana. This is the mark of Samael. And Samael is a alleged angel god worshipped by the Order. You got 28 is what you got?
Yep.
So according to the text, it's some kind of obscure god that is meant to purify this world and bring about heaven on earth. However, you have a strong hunch that whatever this thing is, arguably it's a god, but it's also the type of thing that humans have no business worshipping. It's like you could argue it's a god, but it's also kind of kind of something that lives in the abyss, kind of something that lives where your buddy Nyarlathotep lives, and...
Oh, great.
Oh, by the way, he heard you making fun of him.
Who?
Him.
Him?
Hmm.
Him. Samael?
No.
Jack?
No. Just you're talking shit earlier. Yeah. It's not smart. Ooh, Nyarlathotep's a bitch. I kicked his ass.
Okay,
I fucked him up so good. I
me.
summoned Thanos to kick his ass. He's dead forever and never gonna come back. It's not like he has some comeback to life power. I'm Flutterbudgets, and I don't make enemies that whole planets would never want to make enemies with. I'm awesome. My tiny shits don't stink. Yeah, it's all markings to this ancient god and whatnot. Blah, 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 blah. Do a search check.
37.
Yeah, secret door here.
Is the secret door trapped?
It is not.
I open the secret door.
You open the secret door. There's a stairway leading down.
I slowly go down the stairwell.
Okay. You notice, like, Jack starts pulling out an Uzi and it's like, loading it and ready. Let's get ready to rock.
Bullets might not help you.
Oh, they'll work fine with those Sabat Vatos. Don't you worry.
Alrighty.
Okay. So, you make your way down. There's kind of a ratty, cracked, you go down into this basement area, and then all of a sudden you're kind of in an industrial area of metal grating again. Kind of looks like it did when Pinhead showed up. And you go down a little further. You hear some chanting, and you notice how many of these fuckers are here. Oh my god, hang on. There appeared to be, two men wearing kind of modern clothing. They look kind of like... No, there's two men who are wearing kind of like one guy's wearing kind of like biker clothes, the other guy's wearing it's kind of a nice suit, and they're kind of standing guard at the foot of the stairwell looking out. And then there's three men who appear to be wearing robes who are chanting something around what appears to be a woman in a wheelchair.
I want to
What do you say?
I want to
You want to go in guns a-blazing, or you want to sneak around these guys? It's your call.
I don't go in guns blazing, and I don't sneak around either. I go in fabulously.
All right, you go in fabulous. I'll just go in there kicking ass. That's what I do.
Just give me a minute. I'll distract them.
Hurry it up. I'm getting bored.
Oh, you won't be bored. We're not gonna.
What's that?
I was thinking about taking form of the Dragon 3, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to look up Dragon stats right now.
By the way, there appears to be one cultist in charge who appears to be wearing red, and you notice his form. They all look a little pale. You're like, given what this guy's told you, these are all vampires like you. But this guy in particular, his skin is like blue and like long and clawed, and it looks like his hood is struggling to hold more. Like his head is like unnaturally big, or something like that. And it's like he in particular is like doing these rituals, and appears to be kind of pouring something over the woman who's lying there in the she's lying there in the wheelchair, and she's just kind of like is kind of moaning and in pain and just can't really do much.
I'm just gonna fire cloud.
Okay.
I'm going to move into the center of this chanting circle.
Okay.
I'm going to defire cloud.
Okay.
Why, hello everyone! How are you today? My name is Samael!
What is the meaning of this? The two that are chanting suddenly stop. One appears getting ready to cast something. The other one draws like a katana. And the other two vampires that were watching the gateway turn. And the one that the guy that in charge like takes his robe down, and you suddenly notice his skin is blue, and his head is like this bizarre, like almost cone-shaped protrusion with horns and spikes coming out in like various places. It's like very unnerving in appearance, but it's kind of strangely aesthetically beautiful. What is the meaning of this? Camarilla whelp! You will not stop this. The Samael will come and destroy the Camarilla once and for all. We will stop you from raising pain and destroying
let me stop you. Let me stop you. I am Samael, and I make a diplomacy check.
Who you possibly think you can fool me to think that you are the god Samael? I can smell the blood on you.
29?
Kindred. Congratulations, you. Well, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, they were hostile. Fuck you in your diplomacy check.
Or would that be a bluff check? That would actually be a bluff check, wouldn't it?
Too late. You said diplomacy.
Okay.
So you've moved him to indifferent. So you've actually, what's actually happened here is he was going to kill you, but now he's annoyed and wants to argue with you. So he's indifferent. The rest of them are not. You think you could possibly fool me with that? You are very clearly kindred. I can smell the blood on you, fledgling.
But if I were kindred, could I do this and I take my alternate form?
Roll initiative before you actually do your alternate form. Because the moment has passed. I'm going to consider that an attack, so it's like,
24.
Alright, 24. Hold on, there's a bunch of fuckers I have to keep track of now. Alright, flutter budgets. 24. What did I roll? I rolled a 16, and that was for Jack. Jack got a 20.
I do make a fair point, though, don't I?
No, you don't. And, Flunky's got a 9. Andre, who is the vampire who you've just pissed off, gets a 17. And because no, fucker, you're not getting away with that easily. There's another person in the room who gets a roll. I just need to find her stats. Oh, I forgot about him. That's fun. Oh, come on. She's got a character sheet. I know she does. Not Sheriff Adams, not Alex Shepard, not Frank Sunderland, Richard Dacre, Jack, no, Cynthia, no, not Henry, not fucking Henry. Fuck Henry. I guess I could just use Heather. I don't want to use Heather. Heather's not right.
But
Dahlia.
Heather.
Oh, here she is. Okay. Oh, she has a +0. So, and Allessa gets a 10. Okay, go.
But if I were merely kindred, could I do this? Pseudo-natural beast.
This is a vile Camarilla trick! Destroy it! They all roar and appear to start frenzying. Is all you can do transform? Is that it?
In a turn?
Yeah, or can you do something else?
I mean, I could move.
Alright, so I think you want to stay here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you transform. Okay, Jack. Jack takes aim at one of the distracted guards. At one of the dudes. He actually takes aim at the dude in the nice-looking suit, because that guy's either Giovanni or Fentru, and fuck them. And he has a +7. He crits. So he deals 4 damage to that guy. He shoots him in the back with his Uzi. And so that one vampire has taken damage. Okay, so he shot that vampire in the back. The vampire looks back and looks up at him. Andre, what can Andre do? Fuck it, Andre's gonna bite you. What's your AC again? What's your AC? I don't have much choices here, alright? It's like...
59.
59, alright, he's not gonna hit.
Touch AC is only 20.
20. He tries to grapple you, and you grab him with the tentacles and just, like, push him off.
My CMD is 47.
Meanwhile, Allessa's stomach begins to glow, and then all of a sudden, in the center of all things, something appears.
Oh. Crap.
You didn't think it would be that easy, did you? For a second there, yeah, I kind of did.
Hello? Whoever the fuck?
I'm looking for him. Not vermin creatures, not Voltiel, although we'll get back to you. Split head, Slurper. Where's Samael?
Under S?
You'd think that. No, he's the Incubus. That's right. That's what he's called in the game. Incubus, there he is. All right.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all it is?
Yeah, it's Incubus, then it's /Samael, then /God. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, fuck Flutterbudget. Fuck his ass. So all of a sudden this light appears, and then floating above her, surrounded by some pagan circular symbol with a triangle in it, similar to the marks you saw upstairs, there is a winged figure, humanoid with a massive goat's head.
You said circle with a triangle in it?
There's a circle with a like a triangle, like a pyramid in it. It's the same symbol.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah, it's the same symbol you saw above.
The
symbol disappears, it's flapping its wings, and it howls. The god has been summoned. Okay, so that's their move. Sabat! The Sabat want that thing here, so Sabat have a couple choices of who they want to kill. What's your AC again?
59.
Yeah, fuck you. Let's see. All right, the first one, okay. The one nearest with you, basically, who was getting ready to cast a spell, shoots a red lightning bolt at you. And it hits. What's your spell resistance?
100.
100? Okay. You feel a surge of magic, and all right, I'm gonna make my spellcraft check. He makes
it's a spell. It's a caster level check, so he add his caster level to the roll instead of anything else.
He made it. He got a 102.
Oh.
Yeah, this is high level Tremere Sabat guy. And does your damage reduction affect, like, what's your damage reduction work against?
Damage reduction 40 versus +7, and then I have cold, acid, and electricity resistance.
Okay. All right.
Magic gets behind DR regardless.
Right, it's 59 damage, so you take 19. Here's what happens: the lightning bolt hits you. It hits one of your tentacle arms. You suddenly feel all the blood swell up in that tentacle arm, and it suddenly bursts and explodes. You take 19 damage.
Okay, so hold up. But I have electricity resistance 35.
It wasn't electricity. It was a blood boil spell. It looks like electricity. It's like a red lightning, but when that's my flare. That's my fluff. Anyway, it was 59.
So I take 19.
You take 19 because it was 59 total. So what's your total hit points?
216 is my max.
216 is your max. Okay, this should be. I'll think of something if I fucked up here. Yeah, so you took 216, so you should be at 197. Okay. The other one had a katana, so he's going to take a chop at you. And what was your AC again? Like 50? Was it 59?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a 58. That didn't hit.
Well.
I just realized that, I mean, I need to scale these encounters. So, but he takes a chop at you. You dodge. You miss. The other two guys with the guns are gonna take their aim at Jack. One has a shot. Okay, the one with the biker outfit has a shotgun. He's gonna take a shot at Jack, and Jack is a 17. That hits. Jack takes 9 damage. And all right, Jack is down to 17 health. The other one has pulls out like a magnum, shoots at him, and 7, 8. Yeah, okay, that hits too. Another 9 damage. Jack is down to 8 health. So yeah, they blast Jack. Boom, boom. Jack doesn't look too good. So that's not good. And that's the Sabbat. They're done. It's your move. Don't worry about me, kid. Just finish it. Kindred and kind are dependent on you, man. This happens, it's gonna be the end times. I've lived long enough.
Gonna drop a chain lightning on all the cultists around me.
Okay, that would be just 3 though, because there's.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're away.
Is everyone okay? Or the other?
Hold on! Stop! Okay, one more attack from behind you. Something's gonna take a swipe at you. I almost forgot. So, yeah, it hits with exactly with a 59. 58 damage reduction, 40. You take 18 damage. And you discover that there is a because you had 197, so you take 18. You're at 179. Okay, you realize that there is an ugly ass vampire behind you, has like a kind of a drawn like pointed ears and a round head, and has like longer distended fangs and whatnot. It looks very feral. Has a huge claw that it just took a chunk out of you with. So okay, do your thing. Now you have 4 of them behind you.
Okay. And are the other 2 within 30 feet?
The other 2 are back by the stairwell. They're dealing with Jack. You can't hit them.
Okay, so who all am I going to hit?
If you're just going after the Sabbat members, you're going to hit 4 of them, including the guy that's the leader.
And what about the Incubus?
Well, you just said the cultists. You didn't say anything about the Incubus.
Well, I mean, I'm going to hit everything within 30 feet of the primary target, is what I'm saying.
If you want to hit the Incubus too, he is within range, yes.
Okay, let's do it. They get to make the main target gets to make DC 24. The others get to hit 22.
What's the main target?
The Incubus.
Okay.
Samael.
Samael does not make his reflex save. The others. I could have hastened them all. They all have celerity. Whatever. Fuck it. So 1 off. They none of them make it. None of them make their save. They're gonna take full damage.
Ooh, you know what that means.
I can imagine.
So they all take 64 electric damage.
Okay, 64 electric damage. Okay. Alright. You cast a lightning bolt at Samael. Boom! You shock the creature. It howls in pain. I'm actually double checking to make sure it has any resistances. Okay. It howls in pain. The lightning bolt courses off. It hits each and every single one with the vampires, hitting Andre last. You shock the shit out of them. The electricity courses through them. All other the 4 vampires initially, burn, then suddenly start to disintegrate, till finally come down to Andre. As Andre starts to burn away, he looks up at you. You fool! You puppet! I can feel the blood. They're using you. The elders are using you! He disintegrates into a pile of blood and dust. You have killed Andre and the 4 Sabbat members. However, Samael turns to you in rage, focusing his full attention on you. Meanwhile, Jack is fighting for his life. Jack's gonna take aim at the motherfucker that just shot him. The one that he shot initially. He doesn't do so well this time. He's wounded. He takes aim at the Sabbat Ventrue. This time he rolls out of the way and misses. Meanwhile, Samael turns its full attention to you. What to do first? Let's see. Okay, what is your resistances again?
Cold, acid, electricity.
Cold, acid, electric. What are they again?
Cold 10, acid, electricity 35.
Okay. So he's not going to do that.
But does he know that?
Yeah, he does. He's a god.
But is he God?
I mean, he's a god. I mean, his name is technically God, actually. He's got 3 names. Incubus, Samael, and God. And mind you, he's like, he's Dahlia's god. He's not your god. Your god is Jack Kirby. So... there doesn't appear to be any save for this. I don't think so. Yeah, it's and he can only hit you because you're the only target in range. Okay. He looks down at you. Suddenly a swirling mass of red energy pulses at his hand, and he discharges a massive blast of fire upon you.
No save?
No save. You take 13 damage. You appear to be at 166. So he blasts you with fire. You catch fire and it doesn't feel too good. But, you've... That hurt, got your attention, but, it's not the end of the world.
I've dealt with worse.
I've dealt with worse.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound. Your hair's on fire. Alright. So, meanwhile, the Ventrue motherfucker is going to shoot at, Jack. He misses. He misses with his magnum, and the Bruja. The Bruja Sabbat is going to take aim with a shotgun, and unfortunately he hits. He shoots Jack. Boom. Jack takes another 4 damage. Jack doesn't look too good. And And it's back to your turn.
Okay. This Samael guy is kind of not making me happy.
I'd imagine not.
So we're gonna try a Polar Ray.
Polar Ray.
A ranged touch attack.
Okay.
Alright. It's 22. Ooh.
20. It's ranged touch attacks. You got to make the AC.
Yeah, 41. I gotta make the touch AC.
What was your actual roll?
I had a 19 plus 22, so that's 41.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead.
So we're gonna be dealing 18d6.
Okay.
Cold damage.
Okay.
Plus 1 die 4 dexterity drain.
Do it, motherfucker.
You're just like, fine.
Do it, bitch. Come on.
I know you don't like the intimidating thought of 18 die 6, but
I give absolutely no fucks. I'm actually more worried that Jack's gonna die right now.
that would be
Jack. He's voiced by Joe DiMaggio. He's one of my favorite NPCs of all time. I mean, I wasn't even intending for him to be a player character or anything like that. He is straight up just an NPC, actually. But it's Jack. It's Smiling Jack. I love Smiling Jack.
So he takes 69 cold damage.
Okay.
And 2 dex drain.
69?
Yep.
Okay.
And then, because I can, I'm going to use a mythic power point, go down to 4 out of 5, to do it again.
Okay, go ahead. Alright, you hit him with a blast of cold, freezing his body. Freezing chunks of his body.
So we're going to hit 38 this time.
Okay. Oh, by the way, this thing has tits.
Against his touch AC.
That hits.
Alrighty.
Tits, but no flesh around its abdomen, so there's a spinal cord.
Are you saying he's already dead?
I mean, no, that's how it looks like. I'm looking at the picture.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a really high first roll. So we're going to deal 71 this time.
Okay.
And then another 1 dex drain.
71, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, I really like this spell.
Okay, you freeze it, more parts of its wings start falling off, and, shatters and crunches. It breaks out of the ice, but it seems, it seems enraged, more so by what you're doing to it. There we go. Meanwhile, Jack's gonna try to kill that Ventrue motherfucker, because fuck those prissy Ventrues. This time he hits the asshole. He deals 8 damage. He shoots him square in the chest. Now that guy doesn't look too good. Samael. Samael shrieks at you and does the same attack he did before. This time it's a sonic attack. You take 15 damage this time. Oh.
I take 16.
Hang on a second. 15.
15?
Yeah. Alright, what,
My health is at 151.
You're at 151? Okay. Cool. Alright, the Sabbat. Ventru's gonna shoot at him with the Magnum. He hits. 4 damage. He is at 0. Here's the thing, though. This is unusual. Normally at 0, that's it. Your kind are supposed to poof into smoke and go to their coffins. He shoots him and drops him. He just falls to the ground normal and is clutching his body, but it seems like he's losing consciousness. He looks in your direction. You gotta finish it, kid. Send that thing back to hell. He passes out. How big of a dick do I want to be here right now? Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, the Bruja is going to march up to him and is going to attempt to coup de grace him with a shotgun. And he fucks it up because he's stupid. He only deals 1 damage to him. So he's at -1.
Okay.
Okay, and again, that's weird because you know undead from your world. Undead, like, typically you do enough damage and they're destroyed. There's no passing out. And vampires in particular, you guys go misty and run to a coffin. He's just unconscious. So that's, yeah. So you sense that, but you sense that basically Jack's not dead yet, but he's about to be. But again, he's a corpse, so you really can't tell because all you know is the other vampires that you just killed disintegrated. So whereas that's not what happening to him. He did not disintegrate. He's just still kind of writhing in pain on the ground. It's your move. Oh, however, through several doorways on the other side of the room, suddenly the doorways slam open, and marching in are several jittering, staggering humanoid figures making their way towards you. They seem to be dressed like nurses, but with nasty bandages on their face. They're kind of hot looking. They got really big titties, and they've got they appear to be wearing like holding scalpels and like syringes, and are making kind of like almost like, you know, Twitter-pated orgasm-y sounds as they march towards you. And one group appears to be heading towards you. The other group appears to be heading towards the other 2 vampires and Jack's body.
Did you do this, Samael?
It's your move.
I know. Like that.
Silent Hill, I gotta have the nurses.
How close are they?
What's that?
How close are they?
They just barged in the door. They're still about like 30 feet away from you, but they're making their way over.
Okay, yeah, they're within range of chain lightning.
Okay.
Chain lightning Samael, target the rest of them for the DC 22.
The only other ones that you can hit are the ones that are closest to you. That's 5 of them. There's another 5 that's on the other side of him.
Okay.
Okay.
So DC 24 for him, DC 22 for the others, reflex for half damage.
Okay. 24 for him. He didn't make it. Hold on, I gotta look up the nurses. So, missionary, needler, nurse. If I were the nurses, I'd probably have a really shitty Shitty reflex save. Yeah. No, they crit. The nurses crit for half. They nimbly, like, duck out of the way in sexy poses.
Their mannequin shambling saves them.
Yes.
Okay, so he takes full, and they're going to take half of what he takes.
Okay.
Which I'm happy with.
Yeah.
Because it's still going to be a lot.
I got the ending theme to the music in my head.
He takes 65.
He takes 65?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the mannequins take 32.
32. Okay. Okay, so you launch another fucking Palpatine lightning. Unlimited power! You shock the fuck out of him. It's burning his body. He howls in pain and rage as blood boils out of him, but he's still floating there, enraged at you. Meanwhile, the Chain Army, they dodge a little bit, but they still get shocked by and they start shaking and shivering, and they're crispy, but then they start moving more rapidly towards you. So, yeah. Jack... I mean, he's not bleeding out because vampire. Jack can do nothing. Samael. Samael in rage launches another ball of fire at you.
Let me guess. 17 damage.
19, sir. 19 damage. No. $132?
Yep, I've got the same.
Okay. Alright, so he hurls fire at you, burning you. Stop that! Stop that, sir, I say.
There's a reason I've been trying to freeze you.
Okay, meanwhile, the douchey Sabat, the Ventru has the good sense to realize that the nurses are a threat. So he's, well, but also you're a problem too because you keep on. You're gonna kill the whole reason they're here. So hold on. Yeah, fuck you. It's like, the Ventru realizes that you're not. You're more powerful than he realizes. So the Ventru is actually gonna run up to you, and run up to you. Time to die, Anarch dog! And he starts shooting his magnum at you. 18 miss. It whizzes right by your ear, and you just kind of like Han Solo, you know, special edition, like move your head and it flies out of the way. The other guy is he's gonna kill Jack. He's taking. I'm gonna take my time with this. Shoots off Jack's leg. Jack takes 2 damage. Jack is at -3. Meanwhile, team of nurses 1 is going to move towards you and attack. So one of them is going to punch you, and you have like 59 or something like right?
Yep.
Okay.
59.
All right. The first one takes a swing at you, whiff. The second one is going to hit you with the steel pipe. That hits. You take... 62, so you take 22 damage. So you are at 110, I believe. That did not feel good. They've actually got guns, which is weird. So I'm not doing that. I'm not using a gun. Fuck that. No. Another one has a scalpel, and she's gonna take a swipe at you. And that misses. Another one's gonna hit you with a syringe. That misses, and the last one's going to punch you. That hits. 57, you take 17 damage. So you should be at 93?
Should be at 93?
Yes. Meanwhile, the other 5 nurses are going to shamble over to the vampires, and the vampires are closer, so they're going to go after each one of them, and they're going to have to get to... They're going to have to get through the vampires in order to get to Jack first. And the one of them is... The Bruja is too stupid, like, tormenting Jack to pay the fuck attention to the fact that these creepy-ass nurses are sneaking up on him. The first one's going after the Ventrue. It's going to hit him with a steel pipe. Hits. Thunk. Let's see. 5 damage. How much does that guy have left? It cracks him in the jaw. Breaks his jaw. And it's, startles him. Second nurse is going to go after the Bruja. And, it's going to stab him in the back with a scalpel. That hits. And 7 damage. Third one is going to go after the Ventrue with a syringe. And that hits. And 7 damage. And he's still standing. Barely. Stabs with the syringe. Fourth one is going to go after him too. It's just going to punch him. And that hits. 12 damage. That does it, actually. The other one comes in and winds back with a haymaker, punches him through his skull completely, and his body brightens up glowing golden and then disintegrates into ashes. And so the last one's going to go after the Bruja, and it's going to come after him with a pipe, and it misses. So there's 3 that are that have just killed the Ventrue. There's 2 that are menacing the Bruja, and are going to go after Jack once they're done with him. So it's back to you.
Okay. Gonna go with another chain lightning.
Okay.
Because I like chain lightning.
You like chain lightning, okay.
Same target.
Same targets, do it.
DC 24 for Samael, 22 for the rest of them in range.
Alright, Samael fails it, and so do the nurses. They all fail it. They take full.
Yes! You ride the lightning!
Lightning! Dream evil, the dark that you find will come out of your mind. Dream evil, take me away.
They all take 61 lightning damage. Electric damage.
Samael had 1 health left, the nurses had 5. So here's what happens. Yeah.
I literally could have just done anything else and killed all of them.
You swirl your hands together, lightning cackles in your hands. Ha! You lightning bolt Samael. He shrieks in agony. It arcs, hits the nurses dead on, writhing him and shaking them like they're in the electric chair. And they burn with orgasmic convulsions, and Samael explodes into a million pieces. His head pops off of him and explodes. His body bursts into flames, and he disintegrates and then sort of fades away. The nurses shock and fall to the ground, and suddenly the room you're in begins shaking as this place begins collapsing around you. Meanwhile, one Sabbat standing is going to try and bite one of the nurses in order to save his own butt. And the nurse's AC is... Okay, that. And... Haha! Almost got me there. He misses. The nurses, holds him back with a pipe. That's him. The 5 nurses that are... The 2 that are in melee with him. One's gonna crack at him in the head with a pipe one more time. And that hits. He takes 12 damage. Breaks his jaw. Arrgh! And the other one stabs him good. And that hits. And, yeah, it cuts his throat. He grapples it and he falls to the ground. And now they start, the other 3... Two of them start shambling over in the direction of Jack. One starts shambling over to you. It's armed with a syringe. It's going to take a swipe at you. And, it's a 23. It misses. And before anything else happens, you notice that Allessa is looking up at you. And looks at you, and she holds up her hand, and this bright light appears behind you, and she says, "Go. Save yourself." But on top of that, something else happens. Ooh. What's the organization on these things? Fuck it. Another creature enters. Appears to be sort of humanoid, but it has massive blades for arms. It's kind of following in the direction of the door behind you that the other nurses came in, and it looks like there are other bizarre, horrible aberrations that are kind of making their way into this room. It appears to have some kind of distorted face. And one more thing. Well, okay, you'd have to turn around in order to notice this other thing. But, yeah, so it's your move. What are you going to do?
So, Alessa's dead?
She looks up at you and tells you to run... She points behind you where this glowing white light is coming from and tells you to save yourself.
Well, I know Jack's pretty much dead, so there's no saving him at this point.
Really? Really, motherfucker? He didn't disintegrate. His body's still there.
Can I take a look around real quick to see what's around me?
Okay, well, there's the one nurse that's trying to engage you in melee. There's Allessa. There's 4 nurses that are about to go stab happy on the Bruja vampire that's on the ground and Jack's body. And then there's that nasty-looking scrapper thing, it's humanoid, vaguely humanoid, but it has like a big, 2 giant lobster claws coming out of one hand and one other claw coming out of another. And finally, in the light, there's something really weird, you see. That's worth noting, but I gotta pull up his sheet real quick, so hold on. There's just one more guy in this thing I gotta address, because he's fun. And he's, He's neat. There's a guy who appears to have no face, or at least his face is covered. He's in the light, and next to the light, there's a massive wheel. He has a strange kind of unearthly gaunt body. His head almost seems like it's kind of triangular in shape, but it's covered, and he's turning a wheel. He's turning a massive wheel next to the light.
Okay, so question.
Yes.
Is anything blocking my path where I am to Jack?
There are the 4, nurses that are making their way over to him.
Would I be able to make a straight line towards him?
I mean, you could just, go up like gangbusters and probably beat the shit out of all of them right there and then. I mean, they're... Yeah, you could go straight, and they're blocking straight your path. You could probably go around them. They move slowly and jitterly. He's up on top of a stairwell. He's up on top of a second story landing, so they still have to... This guy, is... the guy that they just stabbed is, on the stairs itself. So they have to get to him before they can get to Jack. So you could conceivably probably, reach up underneath him, underneath the side, and, pull him out or something like that.
I pick up Allessa, I run over to him, I make contact, and I cast teleport and take us all back to the diner.
You pick up Allessa, and she's, you cast teleport. And instead of going to the diner, you're suddenly in a space surrounded by light. And at the edge of the light, there is a darkness and a fire that's kind of inching in towards you. And she's standing in front of you. I cannot leave this place. I am this place. Save yourself and your friend. Now. And she moves her hand, and you start flying towards the light that's fading around you as darkness starts encroaching it. And next to it is that weird man turning the wheel. And you go through, and he turns the wheel, and the light closes. You're in a cemetery. There's a road near the cemetery, and not too far away there appears to be a blue sports car, and there's a couple figures that are standing around it. It seems like it's about 4 in the morning, almost 5. It's like the sunlight's almost about to come out. And 3 figures start rushing to you from the car.
Can I tell what the figures look like?
Humanoid, usually pale skin. There's, one of them is a young man he's wearing a jean jacket and a white shirt and kind of dark hair and a mustache. He actually doesn't look that pale, but a little bit. There's another girl who, you swear to God, looks like Harley Quinn. It's like a girl, she's wearing a cheerleader outfit, but she's her body's pale, but her face is unusually pale, as if she painted it like a clown. And she's got really kind of slutty looking dark eyeshadow and pigtails. And then finally there's a guy in a trench coat. The guy that looks the most normal, honestly, is a guy wearing a trench coat. He's got blonde hair, and he looks like he has a really big sword on his back. They don't have weapons drawn, but they're running towards you, as fast as they can. They look kind of, concerned. The guy in the jean jacket starts calling you, hey, wait up! Wait! Jack! Is he alright?
I hear that as I'm about to draw my bow, and I kind of hesitate. Who are you?
That's our friend! Hold on! Hold up, buddy.
Not well. He needs attention. Drastically.
He's pretty messed up. Hang on. The guy with the jean jacket kind of reaches into his pocket and pulls out a bag of blood. It's all right, buddy. Hang on a second. We got you covered.
Oh, you carry packs of blood around too. Cool.
Of course we do. Of course we do, little man. You never know. We might need a snack.
I pull a pack out and I just kind of drink it like it were a juice box.
Oh, you saved Jack. You're a funny one. You get into a lot of trouble though. It's a good thing you killed the doctor though. He's a meanie. Didn't treat that nice little Lisa very well. No.
Oh, you mean that guy that was trying to open up the portal to help?
Yeah, you're lucky there. I'd keep watch your back, though. Those weird doctors with the pins on their head are still looking for you. All right, baby. Don't worry. You're gonna be all right. She reaches down and like cuts her arm and starts like feeding Jack blood. Ugh! Jack's eyes lurch open. Son of a what the? Got the number of that truck. Son of a bitch. Hey, Half Pint. How you doing? Is it okay? You do it?
Half Pint, you're the one that almost died.
Yeah, at least I'm not short. No offense, sir. You are kind of short, says the guy in the jacket. Did you do it? You're not Sabat, are you?
I don't know what you're talking about. For the last time.
That does sound like the type of thing that a Sabat would say.
Would a Sabat be able to turn into the things I can turn into?
Yeah. You ever dealt with some Mitzi? Freaky stuff, man.
Never dealt with anything that you're talking about, unless you're just using different terms I'm not familiar with.
The guy in the jean jacket just looks over at the guy in the trench, goes, "Hey, look. Hey, listen, rookie. I don't care if he's a cape right now. If he saved Jack, that's all that matters. You take care of those Sabat punk asses. You keep that thing from rising."
Well, I mean, I did kill something that was brought out of a little girl. I think his name was Samael.
You're sure?
Yes, it was.
Hey, midget, says Jack from the ground. You did kill it, right? I kind of blacked out there for a minute.
I've slayed gods before.
Did you slay this one? You gonna get a clear answer? You're just gonna fuck with me all night long.
Pretty sure.
All right.
I'm just gonna let me think about that for a minute, because I was forced out of there before I could finish everything up. But I'm gonna make a knowledge religion check over this. $35.
Its physical form on this plane of existence is dead. You prevented it from rising and destroying the Earth and bringing it back. It probably still exists in whatever home dimension it's in, but it's you prevented it from rising.
So it's sealed.
It's
sealed away.
You have effectively saved this world.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about that unless someone else tries to bring it back. But I mean, like, it's sealed away, which is best we can do right now.
Not bad at all. Hey, Half Pint, we could use some help like you back in LA, man. It's like it's a war zone out there. The Sabat are always trying crap, not to mention the Camarilla assholes.
Introduce me into whatever scenario, and I will take charge immediately because, I don't like fighting.
Well, I mean, a fight's what we're kind of aiming for. I'm Nines, by the way. Nines Rodriguez.
Okay.
Everyone just kind of calls me the Fledgling, but they also... my name's Ronnie. Ronnie Frown.
Fledgling? Are you young?
Metallica reference! Anyway. Sorry. Yeah, he's the newbie, but don't underestimate him. He's killed a prince before. He's handled himself. And I am Jeanette, and I am very happy to meet someone that saved my little Jack. You have to come back. You have to come back to Santa Monica with me.
I don't have to do anything.
Make a sense motive check. Of like 5.
Well, of 5?
Yeah.
How does a 35 sound?
You sense the girl wants to mate with you. You also sense that the girl mates kind of with anything, though, but whatever.
Not sure.
She's got like a 30 charisma. I'm using TSR Marvel Superheroes rules right now.
Not sure that my wife would appreciate.
Since when did you get married? We never roleplayed that. We never roleplayed.
It's been 100 years.
No, it hasn't.
I'm now 2100. I was only 2000 when Delta Barlow did.
Oh, you live in a fucking castle of bullshit, time crap. What are you, you Doctor Who now? What? Did you marry Bella? Is that what happened? You married Kristen? You married Kristen?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's a fun marriage. That's a fun marriage. She has you lie.
Why do you think I'm out traveling right now?
Let me tell you. Marriage. Don't even bother. Well, look, buddy. We totally like to join you, but we better get moving. The sun's about to come up. We got a car back here. Let's get moving.
No, I can get you there faster.
Well, we got a safe house nearby. It's not too far away.
I got a safe house. You can live in forever.
Get in the giant robot, Shinji. Get in the Ava, Shinji. I don't want to leave my wheels. I don't want to leave my wheels out here. You better not leave those wheels in this fucking cemetery, man. I don't care how much my body hurts right now. I will end you if we leave that car here.
Well, we can always come back for it. We have more time to drive. Fine.
Ride in the car and you can spend time with me in the back seat. They kind of roll their eyes.
How about no?
The fledgling Ronnie goes up to Jeanette and whispers in his ear, "I sense the boy is gay."
I heard that.
All right, you get in the car, you drive. The sun's about to come up. You find a little kind of like gas station, kind of in the middle of nowhere. That's like got windows boarded up. They go inside. They've got a couple of mattresses lined out. They've got a lot of beer. And you notice they get very, very tired. And you guys sleep for the night. So the next night you guys wake up and do you take advantage of Jeanette's hospitality?
No.
All right. Ronnie probably fucks her in the next room. All right, they're telling you about the situation in L.A. that basically there's a bunch of vampires there that aren't aligned with anybody. They call themselves the Anarchs, but the Camarilla wants to come in and consider them the law over all vampires, and they were kicked out for 60 years. So Nines is giving this long recruitment speech about how it's bullshit and they're infringing on people's rights, and with power like yours, they could do a lot of good. And the news comes on, and you notice that basically in the surrounding area nearby Lake Okobe, you have like the emergency broadcast system comes on, and there's just panicked reporters talking about how it's like the end of the world. Lake Okobe, something rose up in Lake Okobe and destroyed the city, and then suddenly disappeared. And then the next day in Elk Road, some other massive monster rose up, and the people were going insane and attacking each other. And it's the end of the world. But there's the military is located in the former site of Lake Okobe, and there's some woman named Kelly, who's basically kind of martializing the thing, and she's basically kind of making a statement on like kind of a bunker press conference, basically stating, and it's like, these things are evil, but we know how to fight them. We got this. We fought these things before. We're going to make sure these fucking motherfucking assholes don't take over our planet. We're going to go there. We're going to do it. And we're going to fuck their faces with bullets. Who's with me? Yeah! And they're rallying. And it's like, holy shit, sounds like some weird stuff's going on nearby. Maybe LA can wait. You guys want to, like, go check things out? I don't know, man. I mean, it's the kind. I mean, let the kind sink or swim. Jack, this does seem like end times Gehenna type shit. Maybe we should look into it.
So,
what do you
anything else you want to tell me about?
Jeanette looks at you and says, "What do you think we should do, the mouse that roared?"
Just call me the mouse that roared?
Yes, you're tiny but triumphant. Like a tiny nation with a nuclear bomb, people should watch out with such power in your hands. By making you uncomfortable, short stuff. She's a Malkavian. They're nutty. Don't worry about it. Sometimes it does.
I wished away worse than you, so you're more annoying than anything. But anyways.
What did you say?
I said I've wished away worse than you, so you're just more annoying. Anyways.
She smiles at that, and she's, she seems amused by that. What were you gonna say?
Anyways. These monsters, do you know anything about them?
No, but this does seem some kind of Gehenna type crap. Maybe the antediluvians are rising. Maybe one of those horrible monsters the werewolves are constantly fighting has risen up. It could be something like that. Seems pretty crazy. Maybe we take a look at the news. You notice in the background of the news there appears to be some bored-looking woman with pale skin and a big black beehive haircut and massive, wonderful, gorgeous boobs. And she looks a little too pale, like vampire pale, and she's drinking wine, looks annoyed. And keeping pace with her is a big dude with a hockey mask on, and a really annoyed-looking, also pale dude who you're pretty sure is dead, who's wearing a blue shirt and holding a chainsaw and looks really, really annoyed at her. And he's trying to cuss her out, and then she points at the big guy and is like, never mind, and it's he suddenly shuts up. And he also clutches his ass as if it hurts.
So, you want to explain who these people are?
Never seen them before in my life. We could check it out, though. I mean, maybe they know more what's going on than anything else. I mean, the angry human right there seems like she knows what's going on. It's night. We could be there in a couple hours. What do you say? If we're gonna make a decision, we better do it fast.
Do you have a cross?
No, we do not have a cross. I mean, not that it would do any good in the first place.
Just give me a few minutes.
Okay.
I go find 2 sticks, I tie them together to cross, and I set it in the ground, and I begin to pray.
Okay.
Oh, dear Father in heaven, God, please give me a little bit of enlightenment into how to handle this situation, how to save this planet and this world, this dimension, if you will. It's a very daunting task to look at, and I'm not sure that I can do it alone.
Flutter budgets. Master of sneaky wizardry, monster under their bed. A man without equal. Money, wealth, success. Flutter budgets had it all, until one day it all ran out. His spirit breaking, Flutter budgets gave up, and then, in his darkest hour, Flutter budgets found a holy remarkable book, the Bible. With unyielding faith and a desire to know God, Flutter budgets became Bible Man. Bible Man! Bible Man! Bible Man! Starring Willie Ames as Flutter budgets. You are not a cleric, so God doesn't, directly answer you. However, you feel like you kind of go into a meditative state, and you think to yourself, all right, I'm not perfect. I sometimes make things worse, but I bust my ass trying to make it better. I'm trying to do better. This little mudball needs my help. Let's go help these people. Let's go figure out what's going on over there. Maybe the master of sweet, sneaky wizardry and ruiner of people's sex life can do some good here. And I'm not alone. I got some other vampires that seem pretty legit to help out. So let's see what's going on over there.
Okay.
I also feel like that dude who's a zombie is in some real horrible situation, and you should get him out of it. And and it's kind of bad touch situation. You need him to have certain characters get sat down. You need to be like Chris Hansen, and you need to get him out of some really horrible situation. You'd be like Elvira, can you come here for a day? Can you come here for a minute? Why'd you come here today? What are you doing to Ash? What you making have sex with Jason Voorhees? Is that what you're doing? Okay. Is that what you're doing? Okay. Yeah. You're under arrest. That's you feel like you might need to do something like that. You feel like he needs some special help. You feel like he's been gargling mayonnaise all night, and it's just a terrible thing.
Okay. So I go back inside. Okay, where do we look first?
Jack rolls his eyes. I had no idea he was a Bible thumper. Well, I say we get in the car and we head out there, says Ronnie. Let's get a move on. So
I don't think I can teleport a car, but I could get us there in a second.
Why don't you work on that? Let's start driving, because I think Jack will freak out if we leave the car. We're not leaving the car.
we can come back for the car. You know how many times I can teleport in one day?
Suddenly God speaks to you. You have a vision, and it's Jack Kirby. Motherfucker, you have a gate spell. Why don't you just make a gate so they could drive it through the gate, and then they'll be there, and you'll be good. Do I have to spell everything out for you? Hold on a second. He gets a phone call. What does it stand? What does it stand? No, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what the honey badger deal is. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm not writing that. What? Yeah, the Incredible Hulk versus the Thing. That'll be a big issue. It'll be great. All right. I gotta go, kid. Catch you later. He hangs up. And you're back.
God. Many more times a day.
You suddenly hear the phone picking up. It's like, thank you for calling Saloon. This is like, how can we help you?
Who am I speaking with?
Yes, you're speaking with the office of Saloon. What are you gonna do? Now look at whatever. We don't have like time is money. Come on. Hey, we're looking at your count here. You haven't been converting enough people to the Goddess of Saloon in a long time now. You know you don't want to do that. Otherwise, you're gonna go into default. You don't want to go into default. We need you to go out there and convert more people to Saloon, and then maybe we'll boost your cleric spells.
But you see the one true God.
Well, there's many gods. What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Hey, you're not a cleric. What are you doing how'd you get this number? Hey, now listen, I can handle new converts later, but I'm really stacked up right now. So why don't you call me maybe about next week? We'll set up an appointment. We'll talk about you going in default. Everything will be all right. Everything will be cool.
Well, how about this?
What would that be?
You call me in an hour.
I can't call you in a call. I got a meeting with Corellian on the other line. We got a meeting with Corellian now. We don't have time. Anyway, just call back next week and everything will be good to go. Talk to you later. Besides, this joke is really bad, and it's a deep cut of something that Jason Pilara did on his channel once, and it's kind of lame coming out of my mouth. So I'm just going to stop it right here.
You have a nice day.
He hangs up. You ever make a joke and you just instantly feel bad about it, and you're like you just hate life? It was just like, that wasn't funny at all.
Yes.
I am a terrible YouTuber.
Anyways, so we can take the car and get there in significantly less time.
Who have you been talking to for the last 5 minutes? He's crazier than me.
Mixture of people. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I'll tell you anyway. I met God once. He's pretty cool.
Nines, I don't know. I think he's either Malkavian or he's a mage that got hooked sired by the Tremere. I don't know what's going on.
Like I said, not from this dimension. I literally know nothing of this world except for, well,
all right.
This is Earth.
Get in the car.
I know some stuff of this world.
Let's get a move on. The end times are coming. We got to stop Gehenna. Let's get a move on.
Okay, so which way are we going?
We're going like Lake Okobe's that way. So we're gonna get in. We're gonna drive.
Okay. I snap my fingers. The gate comes up before the car.
You just make a portal?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. See, we didn't have to lose the car. Let's get a move on.
Let's go.
Okay, you get in the car, and you drive through the portal. And you're in this wrecked town, and there's like military vehicles everywhere, and you see a lot of the people that you saw on the screen. And, you also, you're not sure, like right when you get out of the car and you want to assess things, you look to your left and you could swear you've seen this one person before. And you instantly want his autograph.
Is that you, Robin Williams?
He looks at you. It's not Robin Williams.
Ah, no, because it is you, Dio!
It's not Dio. Make a knowledge popular culture check.
I do not even have that listed on my sheet.
5, shut up. You're killing my joke.
13.
It's Shia LaBeouf. And he has a very thick beard, and he looks at you in the eyes, and he starts clapping his hands.
Just do it! And I point my finger at him.
He picks up someone's leg and eats it. You are confused. Happy Halloween! Endgame.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Okay.
Yeah, we're stopping here, and you will go on many other wacky adventures with Ash and Elvira and friends and Kelly, and actual cannibal.
So this started out with Silent Hill 2.
No, that was 1. That was Silent Hill 1. Well, yeah, it did start out with Silent Hill 2 because you were Pyramid Head. Yeah, it did.
And then the town got nuked.
Yeah, well, that couple square buildings got nuked.
And then Flutter Budgets was there, and Silent Hill 1 was happening at the same time.
Yes.
Because continuity is not a thing.
It could happen.
Then Vampire the Masquerade.
You're forgetting Hellraiser. And
because I don't know Hellraiser.
You murdering Coffin and scary. By the way, thanks for marooning Sybil in the other world for all eternity. Good job. I'm sure the town will let her out eventually.
Either that or she was already dead. She ran away.
No,
it was her own damn fault.
Sybil's fine. She's alive. Well, I mean, she was alive last you saw her. But yeah, good job. Yeah,
it's her fault for running away.
Fuck the police, right, Flutter Budgets?
The police coming straight from the underground.
Fuck the police. Then
only hate me because they know I ain't brown.
Anyway, then there was Hellraiser. Then there were werewolves.
Now we're being racist. Great.
This is a session that started with Moon Man. You know, we had Moon Man 2 sessions ago, so it's okay. It's okay. So now what I need to do is I need to give like some closure to actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf and the Grim Reaper and figure out what they're doing when they feel like it, when they feel like showing up.
Don't you just love our solo games?
Yes. So but anyway, that is the Halloween Spooktacular. We may have
Spooktacular. I was the spookiest thing there.
The nurses were pretty freaky, you know, the big titties, you know. And then there's Jeanette, you know. I mean, she actually wants to sleep with you. I mean, that's terrifying.
That I can smell the STDs.
She's a vampire. She can't get STDs. She's immune to disease. She's good.
You're right. But not infections.
Yeah. Well, she's a good lay. She's the best girl. She's the best girl in the game, with the possible exception of Heather. Then there's that ninja girl though too. Anyway, it's basically a dating sim with vampires. But anyway, it's great.
Isn't that like every RPG at some point?
No, there's not enough vampires, I feel. Especially not, like, with the lore of vampires.
I mean just a dating sim.
I don't play that many dating sims. Do you want to tell us something, Auxentius?
I don't play any dating sims.
Mm-hmm. Seem to know an awful lot about dating sims.
I'm gonna go off of my minor knowledge of visual novels.
Everybody home, judge Auxentius. Judge him.
Who is joined? It is Jed. He has joined us right after the game has ended.
Alright, okay.
I choose the best time.
I was going to end this session.
No, we're going to end it. It's already ended. It's already over. You've already killed it. You have already stopped this train.
Jed, yeah, we ended. Well, no, I haven't turned off the thing yet. But Jed, do you want us to keep going on this one, or do you want to start again and do yours?
I want you both to die, honestly.
No. Wow. That is definitely sociopathic tendencies right there.
It's kind of fucked up. But, yes, I need a conclusion for actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
I probably just... He hides down in his artistic little cabin and eats himself because he's actual cannibal.
And I can hear that he is still working.
How did you guess?
I can hear the music in the background and the very terrible audio coming from
when are you going to get out of work?
In like 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay, alright. So here's what we're
Assuming
gonna do.
I'm not the only person here, otherwise it's staying till 12 again.
I'm gonna end this recording. And then we'll do part 4 of the Halloween Spectacular with actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf. If anybody can get Kiba up on here and we can
No,
Grim Reaper.
I am. This is one game per night.
I know. We've covered
Flutterbudgets needs to rest now.
I know. We did your adventure. I need to do actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf's adventure. Because all he
Do
did
you?
the entire time.
We can all just sit here and talk to each other.
Yeah, the only thing he did during Malmoto's session was like lick the cum off his face. So that was it. He was just sitting there like semen, and he didn't while meanwhile Elvira's desperately trying to read the book and save the day. And yeah, so we need to figure out what happened to actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Like I said,
I need to bring everybody to a stopping point. So anyway, we're gonna end this recording right now. Everybody stay tuned. Our holiday spectacular will conclude with the adventures of actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf. This has been the Dreadpirate's Halloween Spooktacular Part 3. Auxentius, sign out or something.
This is Auxentius signing off.
Jedhead, we'll see you momentarily.
And happy Halloween.
Say something racist for Moonman. Or not.
I appreciate color.
Okay, never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Halloween Part 3. This is the Dreadpirate saying Happy Halloween and stay scared.